Greetings and welcome, heroes, to another episode of Let's Play. Let's play Warlords Battlecry 1. So my stopwatch is malfunctioning. Typical. Anyway, let's just use the backup. Oh, there it goes. Chapter 3 we are still in. Alright, so we've had a dire warning from the seer about how to destroy the tiers, as we essentially have to smash them together in order to annihilate them, like matter and antimatter as was suggested in the comments. This is not an entirely unfair description of what will be required. Of course, we have been warned through prophecy that doing so will kill any man. So, yeah. How will that be solved? In any case, now with this knowledge in hand, and knowledge of where exactly the tiers are, let's move on to the Red Maw. In the Guardian Pass to Dorkwell Mountains.
Well, it's time for the parting of the ways. It's been a pleasure, mainly for you, of course. And I'm sure you've learned a lot from the warriors, nearly as much as they've learned from us.
It's so good to see you gentlemen getting along. You've done well enough. We now know that both tiers are in Duskside. You'll be traveling there next. I want both of those tiers brought back here before the Dark Elves can cause any trouble with them.
We'll be on our way through the Guardian Pass in the morning, General.
Alright, we must find a way through the Guardian Pass. Minos and my hero must survive. This will not be easy. Just check where I last saved. Kinda messed up my saves a little bit, so I'm gonna take a blind stab that we are actually on 26.
Yes?
Alright, so we need to get through the pass. The pass is dangerous.
Forward.
And so,
On the way.
we'll need to take control of them. I do hope this doesn't belong to an ally.
Yes?
As I did not get an option to take an army with me, this is not a base building mission, so yeah, I'm kind of terrified of going into that pass. But as long as Guardia doesn't need these supplies.
I lay claim to this site. Forward. Forward.
Anyway, as Minos said, we only have to leave in the morning and get some dwarven scouts from these mines.
I'm ready.
Well, not too bad, I guess. Not sure why there's dwarven scouts in these mines,
Yes?
but it's better than nothing.
Forward.
I would have liked to have Keldon along the way, but then again I would also have liked to have something that would improve my dwarves,
Move out.
like an inn or something.
To death and glory.
Eh,
On the way.
at least with these mines on my control I get some influence,
Forward.
or some money.
And now. Forward.
Right.
1 moment.
Dawn has arrived. Well, I'm not yet ready.
Move out.
I want to do a little bit more scouting
Move out.
before I move into the pass,
Forward. Move out. Move out.
because there is indeed way more
On the way.
supplies to be found here.
I'm ready. Let's go.
A lot of gold mines. I don't remember Guardia having these.
Move out. On the way. On the way. Move out. Forward.
Only I could turn these dwarf runners into something slightly more fearsome,
Let's go.
but they are mostly just
And now.
to serve as
Move out. Move out.
cannon fodder,
Forward.
which
Forward.
totally on par with this
Forward.
campaign so far. considering how any non-human races have been treated.
Move out. Underway.
Right.
Move out.
I think that's all the mines I can find up here. Let's check to the south of Guardia.
Aye. I'm ready. Let's go.
This particular mission is
Aye.
not tricky as such. It is
Aye. Aye. I'm on.
a little bit trial and error, especially if you can't remember exactly where everything is.
Yes.
So,
Move out.
with that in mind, I
Move out.
probably will be doing a little bit of safe scumming.
Death and glory.
I cannot figure out where everything is.
To death and glory.
Would have been nice if
Death and glory.
Iridian stayed with us for this, but I guess he has better things to do.
Forward. Move out.
Well, more Dwarven runners for me.
I'm on to it.
Yes. Move out.
I would have preferred Dwarven warriors, really.
Underway. Move out. Forward. 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 Forward.
But it is kind of neat that they revisit a system where you can recruit
Move out.
the units from buildings across the map.
Forward. Move out.
Aye.
And I think that's probably all the units we're gonna find.
Underway.
And unfortunately there's nothing I can recruit from the keep itself, I think.
One moment.
Probably.
To death and glory.
I mean, that would have been nice if I could, but there was a quest situated with that, but there is not.
Underway.
Alright, let us create the save scum file.
Yes. Forward.
And advance. In a previous game I tried this without a healing
Guardian
character.
Pass makes me nervous.
Huh. It should. There's nothing beyond here but chaos and death. Old tribes and dark hills. That's it.
Yes. I did not have a healer in the last attempt, so
Move out.
I was constantly close to death. Right now, the bats are annoying, but not an immediate threat. Essentially, we have to navigate a maze.
Move out. Underway.
We have to deal with the assassins over here.
To death and glory. Yes.
At least we can cure ourselves.
Move out.
Fortunately, I cannot cure anyone else.
To death and glory.
I can do a group heal once I have enough mana, but
Move out.
that's about it.
Move out.
And there's plenty more assassins along the route.
One moment.
You're dead. You're dead.
To death and glory.
Your death will be swift.
Yes. Vilana Styrion. Yes. Forward. Move out. Forward.
Luckily, the path isn't too complicated,
Forward.
if I can remember it.
Move out.
And we don't have to care about the fate of these dwarves.
Forward. Forward. Forward.
Just don't want to have to deal with too many assassins at the same time.
Aye.
Yes. Forward.
Right, this is not the way to
Move
go.
out. Forward. Move out.
If it comes down to it, it'll just have to be me and
Minos here.
Minos.
Yes. Forward. One moment. Yes.
That is unfortunate.
Move out.
Still, this path is right next to Guardia. It makes it feel like
Forward.
the
Move out.
people of Guardia and probably Asgardia as well are just not really interested in patrolling their own lands.
Forward.
Either that or they have some very strict regulations about this. I mean, I get it's kind of difficult to patrol this much territory effectively with all these bats hanging around and all that.
To death and glory.
There's assassins right outside the gate, practically.
Forward. Move out.
Right, that end again.
Forward. To death and glory.
All I know is there's an exit somewhere on the west side of the map.
Minos here.
Yes. And now. Altus Tyrannon. And now to death and glory. Move out. Surrender, fools. Forward. Move out.
At least I can cure my own poison.
Forward. Forward. Move out. Move
And I
out.
wish I could cure Minos' poison. I should be able
And
to.
now, forward. On the way. Surrender, fools. Move out.
Yeah, my own character is quite capable of hitting.
Altus Tyrannon.
These enemies quite hard, but they always get a few licks in at the very least.
Forward. Forward.
See if I can just duel them one at a time.
Move out. Yes. Milanus Tyrion.
Minos here.
Ready the troops. And now, move out. Forward. Move out. To death and glory. Forward. Forward. Move out. Forward. Move out. Move out. Forward. Move out.
You have suffered defeat.
So annoying. Alright. Back to loading the save scan file. Right, now that I know the path more exactly, I can maybe try to avoid some of this stuff.
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
Move out.
The Guardian Pass makes me nervous.
Huh. It should. There's nothing beyond here but chaos and death. Orc tribes and dark elves. That's it.
On the way. Forward. Forward. Move out. Move out. Forward. Move out. One moment. Milanus Tyrion. Altus Tyrannon.
Oh, come on.
Milanus Tyrion.
Alright, fine.
Forward. Move out. Forward.
Gather the troops. Gather the troops.
And now,
And of course Minos is poisoned.
move out. To death and glory.
This was the dead end, right?
Move out. Move out. Move out. Move out.
Yeah, this was the dead end.
Move out. Move out.
Wasn't entirely sure.
Forward.
But yeah, as far as I know, there's no real way to avoid any of that.
Forward. Yes. Forward.
I'm ready. Aye.
What?
Gather the troops.
And now,
Still don't know quite why they insist on giving me dwarven runners rather than warriors.
underway.
Yeah, I guess I need some scouts and all that, but still.
Surrender fools. Forward. Surrender fools. Forward. Move out. Forward. Move out. Underway. Forward. Forward. Forward.
Keep it lively.
Yes. Yes. Vilana Styrion. And now, forward. 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 Surrender, fools. And now,
Yeah, getting close enough that I'm gonna do another save. And I don't think that's saved in the right location, but that's fine.
forward.
Aye. I'm on to it. Let's go.
And now,
Could you stop moving, please?
Let's go.
I really want you to stop moving, please.
underway.
Gather the troops.
Ready the troops.
Stop
Death,
moving.
Glory.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Move out. To death. Glory. Move out. Move out. To death. Glory.
Move, just move.
You have suffered defeat.
Right. What I'm trying to do there is just use the dwarven runners as essentially distractions so that I can slip past, but it's difficult to orchestrate because my units will not obey.
Move out. Move out.
Right. Everyone Guardian stands.
Forward.
Nobody moves forward until I tell them to.
Let's go.
No point in me fighting that hero or those assassins.
I'm ready. I'm on to it.
Yes. Forward.
I'm ready. Let's go. I'm on to it.
Just need to get their attention
Move out.
and then leave.
Forward. Forward. Forward.
And then somehow we
You
make
are
it.
victorious.
That's all we needed to do. I don't know if there's anything hidden in this pass or anything. I don't care. I just wanted to move on because it's such a useless mission on levels. Alright, and we can have another one of those. We don't need them. I've got all the heroes I need. Alright, and that'll do for this episode though. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. If you like my content, please rate, comment, and subscribe.